Hello dear traders, I'm Maria Staradop and this is the review of crypto analytics from fx.co. It's the 4th of August today, Friday, and now today's review. First we will discuss news about a famous Bitcoin hacker, and then we'll get to technical picture of first Bitcoin and then more detailed technical picture of Ethereum and trading tips, of course. And we will start with an article Bust and Sell Again news. This time the news is about Ilya Lichtenstein, a 35-year-old hacker, and his wife Heather Morgan, who pleaded guilty to participating in money laundering conspiracy that is linked to the theft of billions of dollars in Bitcoin from Bitfinex cryptocurrency exchange. And the government accused them of conspiring to launder 119.754 stolen bitcoins after the big Bitfinex hack in 2016. Lichtenstein, who on LinkedIn presented himself as a business angel investing in startups, admitted that he was the brains behind the whole operation, and he faces up to 20 years of prison. Morgan says that she only became aware of the hack in early 2020. Initially, she thought her husband's money might come from drug dealing or tax evasion. And it should be said that Morgan gained popularity on social media by rapping about investment strategies and calling herself a risky investor who is as smart as alligator. As part of the plea, the couple agreed to the confiscation of nearly $73 million. Morgan, who also pleaded guilty to conspiracy and fraud against the US government, faces a maximum of 5 years in prison on both counts. Okay, now let's get to technical picture. We'll start with Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the chart. So the Bitcoin American dollar pair had spiked up towards the level of 30,000, but shortly after the spike was faded and the market reverses almost all recent gains. The intraday technical resistance is seen at 30,447, but now the level of 29,623 will act as the technical resistance as well. In case of another breakout lower, the next target is located at 28,446. The weekend negative momentum, together with an increasing bearish pressure, supports the short-term bearish outlook for Bitcoin, but now the market is consolidating around the 50 moving average as it awaits the fundamental trigger to increase volatility. Okay, let's have a look at the charts of Bitcoin for the moment. It's the 4th of August and Bitcoin opened today at the point 29,180, and now it is trading the point 29,162. Well, situation is quite similar to yesterday's and days before. Bitcoin keeps consolidating, and it's still in its consolidation channel somewhere in the middle, quite far from the nearest resistance and support. And now let's get to Ethereum and another article by Jakub Novak and the more detailed technical picture and the trading tips. So let's have a look at the chart. First, Jakub says that today speculators need to closely monitor the data on US labor market and trade according to fresh indicators. No sharp movements are likely to occur in the first half of the day. It may lead to a surge in volatility. A strong non-farm payrolls report will adversely affect demand for risk assets, weakening effort. If the report is positive, The Fed may stick to aggressive tightening if the figures indicate a slowdown in the growth of new jobs. Ether could start an upward movement. If so, it may resume a bullish trend. And he says that he is going to trade according to scenario number 1. Well, let's discuss all the possible scenarios. Buy signal, scenario number 1, you can buy it when the price reaches 1,837, the green line on the chart, with the prospect to rise to 1,853, thick green line. At this point, he recommends closing long positions and opening short ones in the opposite direction. Ether is likely to advance if the non-farm payrolls report is negative. Important before buying, make sure market indicator is above 0 and it just started to climb from it. Scenario number 2, you can also go long in the case of 2 consecutive tests of 1,827 at a time when the market indicator will be in the oversold area. This will limit the downward potential of the trading instrument and could lead to a market reversal. It might advance to the levels of 1,837 and 1,853. Sell signal, scenario number 1, it's possible to sell Ether if the price touches 1,827, the red line on the chart, which may lead to a rapid decline. The key level is located at 1,811, where he recommends exiting sales as well as opening long positions in the opposite direction. And the pressure on Ether will increase if NFP data is positive. And again, important before selling, make sure market indicator is below 0 and is just started to dip from it. And the scenario number 2, you can also sell Ether in the case of 2 consecutive tests of 1,837 at a time when the market indicator will be in the overbought area. This will limit the upward potential of the trading instrument and lead to a market reversal. The instrument is projected to slide to 1,327 and 1,811. And once again, what you can see on the chart, the thin green line is the entry point where you can buy trading instrument. The thick green line is the estimated price where you could can place a take profit order or lock in profits manually if Ether is unlikely to rise above this level. The thin red line is the entry point where you can sell the instrument, and the thick red line is the estimated price where you can place a take profit order or lock in profits manually as the price is unlikely to decline below the level. The market indicator, when entering markets, it's important to pay attention to overbought and oversold zones on MACD. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Ethereum for the moment. It's the 4th of August and Ethereum opened today at the point 1,834 and now it is trading at the point 1,830. Yes, looks like the selling scenario, like Jakub mentioned, Ethereum seems to slightly declining and almost reached the important levels. Well, this is all for today. We will see each other after the weekend on Monday. I wish you to have a good rest and, as usual, have a good profitable trading, and see you next time.